शम्भो महादेव शम्भो महादेव शम्भो महादेव शम्भो महादेव शम्भो महादेव शम्भो महादेव ॐ वन्दे देवमुमापतिं सुरगुरुं वन्दे जगत्कारणं वन्दे पन्नगभूषणं मृगमदं वन्दे पशूनां पतिं वन्दे सूर्यशशाङ्कवह्निनयनं वन्दे मुकुन्दप्रियं वन्दे भक्तजनाश्रयं च वरदं वन्दे शिवं शङ्करं वन्दे भक्तजनाश्रयं च वरदं वन्दे शिवं शङ्करम् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। शम्भो महादेव 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 ॐ Let us chant together from verse 1. Shri Rama Saumitri Jatayuveda Shadananaditya Kujarchitaya Shri Neelakantaya Dayamayaya Shri Vaidyanatha Nama Shivaya Ganga Pravahendu Jatadharaya Pratyaksha Leelaya Manushya Loke Shri Vaidyanatha Nama Shivaya Prabhuta Vatadi Samasta Roga Pranasha Kartre Muni Vanditaya Prabhakarendvagni Vilochanaya Shri Vaidyanatha Nama Shivaya Vakshrotra Netrangri Vihina Jantoho Vakshrotra Netrangri Mukha Pradaya Kushtadi Sarvonnata Roga Hantre Shri Vaidyanatha Nama Shivaya Shambho Mahadeva 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 So here we had begun the 5th verse yesterday, and this is a continuation of the 4th verse, which describes the Lord as the cosmic healer in very, very specific way. In the 4th verse we saw, it is said, Samasta Roga, all diseases, beginning with rheumatism, arthritis and so on, he is one who does pranasha, he destroys them all. Once you worship the divine, he being a cosmic healer, he heals the people. Continuing along those lines, he says, those who have lost their speech, vak, shrotra, those who have lost their hearing, netra, those who have lost their sight. I hope you can hear me. Yeah. Those who have lost their sight, can you hear me? Okay, thank you. And the ability to walk, people with various disabilities, if they are devotees of the divine, in their devotion, in the new karma that they do through their prayers, the past karmas, the sins or the papas gets mitigated, gets removed, gets neutralized. Not only that, he says, Kushtadi Sarva Unnata Roga. Unnata Roga means these are diseases. There are other diseases which are so devastating. Diseases which we don't know the cure, we don't have the cure. Diseases that really have destroyed the homes. These diseases like leprosy, like cancer, well today like coronavirus, any form of diseases, however devastating it is, unnata sarvonnata roga hantre, the Lord is one who is able to, who takes care of, who neutralizes, takes care of anyone who prays to him, whoever is affected by these diseases. However devastating those diseases are. Now here one must be very, very careful to understand, well, first of all, why do we get the diseases, and then we pray to the divine to take care of us, to take them away. Why do we get them first and then they have to be taken away? Is the infinite being dumping these diseases on us? Is he ad hoc deciding who should be infected, who should die, who should live? No. He is a compassionate being. He is the infinite. He is the creator, the father of all of us. And therefore, this decision is not in the hands of the divine. What was fully left in the hands of the divinity, all those life forms, he programmed them. He programmed them that they have no capacity even to violate. Life forms on earth can do no wrong because they are not given the choice. This choice, choosing, is a privilege of a human being. And this privilege we have been given to choose. Along with the privilege of choosing, we also have been given intelligence, objectivity, compassion, love, the capacity to protect, super intelligence, the capacity to really research, to derive, to arrive at conclusions, to bring into our hands tools, means and methods to enhance our life, to build ourselves up as a civilization, to connect with the higher worlds, so much capacity that we have been given, no other life form on earth has them. And this is because we have been given such a faculty. They say our brain, we work only 0.01% of our brain. Both right brain and left brain together. The two halves are connected. Left and the right brain are connected. The mind, intellect, memory, equipment that we all have, 99.99% is common, is similar to all of us. That which makes that little difference between you and me and the third person and the third with the fourth person is only that 0.01%. That accounts for all the differences between human beings. That brain is that which processes all information. It takes all data inputs through the sense organs, but interpreting them, analyzing them, responding to them is the function of this left brain and the right brain. These two that are connected by that corpus callosum, well, these two brains integrate the information, and then it is in our intelligence. How we choose to respond, how we choose to interpret is in our hands. We have a seamless, endless perception of the world because there is a constant integration and processing going on within us. When one side of this brain is damaged, like in the stroke, well, the person gets debilitated. He has to learn new skills to compensate for that. The process is impaired. There are people who nurture both the brain functions equally. Many of us take care of the left brain, the analytical, the rigid, the critical side, and the right brain, the emotions, the compassion, the love. Well, even the capacity to live in the clouds is because of the right brain, not left brain. Integrating these two, our feelings, our emotions, can be the outcome. It can be born either of analytical thinking, or it can be born of the right brain, which represents love, compassion. Or it can be a combination of both. This pain, for example, responding to pain as an inevitable function, it is inevitable, it's automated, it's protective function we have when it comes to responding to pain. But when we are talking about suffering, suffering is something which is avoidable. Suffering is a response based on my understanding of the world, based on my conclusions of the world. We have concluded about the world in a certain way, and we respond to the present based on our philosophy, our conclusions. People who use the left brain in dharma, in religious education, to live with dharma, with ethics, with principles, with duties, when they respond to what is happening in front of them, good, bad, ugly, that response is from the right brain, out of compassion, of love, and it is backed by the left brain, which is committed to dharmic thinking. When there is pain, like there is, humanity is in pain today, by hitting each other, by beating each other, by grabbing from each other, this is really not responding to the moment. This response of the moment is not what is expected. We are responding based on some conclusions, some memories, some rationale. And so our emotions express in violence. But if I am responding from my right brain, if we were to define this, where we are working out of compassion, out of love, out of objectivity, out of understanding of really what is happening in front of us, then my response is definitely going to be different. Human beings have to learn how to choose their responses. How we integrate this right brain and left brain, how we become mindful of our responses, awareful of our responses is very important. It is about living in awareness of the moment, of the present. Not getting lost. If the awareness is with absorption into our thoughts, then we will get caught in our thought system. But if we are living an awareful day, there is an awareful presence in the present, in the now. And this awareful presence of the now makes me choose my actions appropriately to the now. What is it that brought about such a helpless situation for humanity today? If we are to look into our own karma, our own actions, the actions are the answer. Tradition says the choices that we have been given in actions are 4 types. Actions done out of desire, kama, out of greed, out of dissatisfaction, out of want, out of craving, which is driven by insecurities, driven by high ambitions, driven by being unscrupulous about life, driven by being egocentric, being human-centric. Our society cannot afford anymore to become human-centric. We have got to find as a civilization how to become planet-centric. Our elders, our ancestors, our rishis, our own human civilization in the past were a lot more sensitive to being earth-centric. Today, human beings have become human-centric. All our activities, all the choices we have are based on sakama. I, me, myself. Veda says, sakama karma, a karma done with sakama, with dissatisfaction, greed, desire, ambition, that is destructive to the planet, is not going to bear right results. It will bear results all right, but those results will not serve you, because when you destroy the planet will also destroy you. That is, we only get back what we give out. It is like that Australian boomerang, you know. What you throw out there comes back to you. And therefore, sakama karma needs to be, if at all we do for ourselves, it needs to be measured to the basic essential needs, not the way we have moved too fast for our own good. Human civilization has moved too fast for our own good, which we are seeing the consequences today. Sakama karma, we may need to do karma out of desires, but they must always fall within dharma, never crossing dharma limits. The moral order of the universe has to be respected. Life has to be respected, and this is the moral order of the universe. Even if I do things for myself, I do it respecting life for what it is. The second form of karma that human beings do is nishkama karma. This is karmas done as my duty. I have come into this world, I definitely have a script, given a faculty of choice and such a heightened self-awareness. I am aware of the parameters of every choice I make. I educate myself in dharma so that I understand that every choice I make stands within dharma, and I do my karma, my activities, with responsibility. Roles and responsibilities in every action we do is essential to human adulthood, maturity. We are expected to do karma which is not born of kama. Hence it is said, nishkama karma. We are expected to do karma not born of kama, dissatisfaction, restlessness, ambition, destructive mind. Then what? Do karma born of duties and responsibilities. Duties is doing karma out of duties and responsibilities is the responsibility of our choices we make. Choose dharma as opposed to kama. Choose dharma as opposed to what you call ego. Choose dharma as opposed to ambitions. Whatever we require for ourselves and others is what we do. Human being has got to learn to choose actions that serves not only his own interest, but it serves the interest of the family, the society, the country, the planet, all life forms. This is called Nishkama Karma. And it is also said in Bhagavad Gita, it is Satvika Karma. Satvika Karma. The third type of karma is Prayaschitta Karma. We do wrong actions and then we atone for it. Like prayers. When we appeal to the divine to take away our pain, it is an appeal, it is an atonement. Prayaschitta Karma and Parihara Karma. Atonement is more connected to doing wrong, and I do specific karmas for it, whereas Parihara Karmas, the fourth type of karmas, are more ritualistic karmas. Parihara Karmas are defined in the tradition when something is very, very challenging, a illness, a disease, and so on. We believe that it has come from our own wrong karma. And therefore, for us, the second type is important, the third type is important, and the fourth is also important. Nishkama Karma is doing my duties as a citizen, as a husband, as a wife, as a child, as a grandparent, as a neighbor, as a human being. With reference to other life forms, we have many, many responsibilities. Choosing our responsibilities correctly. And because I didn't choose correctly before, I may be facing painful results today through these illnesses. Every illness is said to be nothing but the result, the consequence of my wrong karma. As a human civilization, we are facing a consequence of our wrong karmas. And therefore, what shall we do? Well, we do different karmas that neutralizes these wrong activities. We begin to work out of peace. We begin to operate from compassion. We begin to give others from our love, from forgiveness, from peace within. And therefore here, prayers, two types of prayers I told you is possible as an atonement, as a parihara. What are these two types of prayers? One is a prayer of appeal, a cry. A child crying to the parent for help. That is the devotee, Artha Bhakta, the devotee in distress. The second form of prayer is the devotee who glorifies the Lord. Prayers in glorification. Why do you want to glorify the divine? By describing his form and so on. Well, because I am grateful for everything I have. I'm grateful for the life he has given me, grateful for a wonderful family, friends, society. Grateful for being in this time and age where there is so much growth happening in the civilization, so much shift of consciousness taking place. We are no more a little family that we were when we were growing up, that knew only our own village, our own neighborhood. Today, our family is the whole planet. Understand? We feel the pain of human beings suffering anywhere in the world. We feel. Because we are one large family, we are grateful for this great shift of consciousness that humanity has been blessed with. And therefore, we pray to the Divine to give me the power to choose nishkama karma, actions which are committed in roles and responsibilities, in prayers of gratitude. And yes, at this moment, we call our infinite light to take on the role of a cosmic healer and heal us all. Let us chant together, Shambho Mahadeva, 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 Shambho Mahadeva. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.